2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. The 2K Sports pregame show.
The Bucks coming into the arena confident they'll be walking out of here with a precious win on the road. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, these the new power rankings. They tell a great story. You look at the Magic. They ascend up the list to number 3 with some spirited play.
And when you look at Milwaukee, they just kind of burst out of the gate here with some fire, feeling disrespected by pundits who overlooked them as a top team.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but
well, guys, Kemba Walker is...
David Eve's come a long way. Thank you. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Williamson. Mitchell is out there with Morant. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Giannis in at the small forward position. And for Boston, Walker and Smart, the guards. Jason Tatum is out there with Williams. And it's Tice in at the center, filling out the middle. Chris, you played only 2 seasons with Golden State, your first and your last. What was it like ending your career where you started?
Well, I'll tell you what, that's the reason why I went back to Golden State was to retire there. I only played 9 games my last season, but I felt like it was full circle. It was completion. Being in front of those fans that gave me so much energy there at Oracle Arena, the ones that showed me so much love as a rookie. I mean, I couldn't even, my goatee didn't even connect then. I couldn't even grow hair on my face then. And to come back as an old man my last year, it was a blessing to see those same faces of people who supported me.
By the way, that is a sweet goatee you're wearing tonight. I just want to tell you.
Thank you. I've been working on it.
Here's Walker. And it's Morant with the rebound. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And there it is for him.
Well, this is why Morant's teammates love to play alongside of him. I mean, exceptional vision, and he's incredibly unselfish.
Walker, the pass to Williams. Nice ball movement by Boston. Smart finds Williams. Tatum against Giannis. Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Not how you want to start the game. 4 straight misses. I'd like to see some better ball movement from them.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Morant with the steal. Here's Antetokounmpo and the dunk by Giannis.
A solid defender, Morant, adept at reading the opposition and realizing when to go for the steal.
And Walker kicks to Tice. Back to Walker. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from 11. The shot's good on the assist by Walker.
Well, that was a long time coming. Took them 5 attempts to get their first bucket.
To the inside. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, most of the time, even hard fouls won't stop Zion. One of the best in the league, already at finishing 3 contacts.
The Bucks shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And their numbers from the line last season, they're good, just not great. About 77% as a team.
Now here's Smart. 9 points last game out. Pass to Tice. Back to Smart. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I love Smart pressing his advantage on the interior.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Morant with it. He's against Williams. And finished off by Morant.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
Mitchell. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Outside, Walker. Shoots the three, drills the three-pointer.
And Walker is what we call thirsty. He's thinking of firing as soon as he gets the rock. Great presence of mind from the point guard.
Here's Morant. And the shot goes in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Got a piece of it. Morant with the steal. On the wing, Mitchell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Celtics trail by 8. Tatum wide open. He fires one. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Tatum's got his second basket.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, we always talk about what a rare talent Giannis is, and it's true. Unrivaled athleticism and versatility. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And after signing a 4-year, $52 million contract extension, Marcus Smart rewarded the Celtics, Chris, with the best season of his young career.
Yeah, his best shooting percentages by far. I mean, add in his continued progress as a playmaker. Don't forget he's the man on the defensive end. I think that's money well spent for Boston.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
And some teams have fancy dinners, guest speakers, and field trips. I mean, the Celtics culture is more straightforward. It's all about the work.
No good on the second free throw. And that work ethic, the core of the Celtics' values, are written on a big placard on their locker room wall.
Yeah, it emphasizes unselfishness, execution, toughness, and hustle. Those are the values of their team.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Morant. Lets it go with a three. Good on the three-point shot. Morant's got 7.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Walker with it, who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. And it's blocked.
Yeah, I mean, tracking that one all the way, baby. I mean, Zion getting nasty at the defensive end.
Mitchell kicks to Lopez. Launches it. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Lopez. And that's 10 points for John Morant.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Tries it from 19, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
They have ridden him today, and it has paid off in a big way.
Celtics trail by 12, so the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And this kid, John Morant, came out of nowhere, under-recruited in high school, showed some promise in that first year of college, but boy, did he blow up.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for Williams. And so it's Boston with it. Now Tice, an 11-point game for him in the win against the Knicks in New York.
And he didn't ignore the defensive aspect either. I mean, his 3 blocks tell that story.
And Morant really impacts the game in every area.
It's incredible, Kevin. He gives you the points, the assists, the rebounds. But then you look at the box score and you also see a block, a couple steals. And I like that he shoots a high percentage at the line.
The pass to Williamson. And the dunk by Williamson.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
Here's Walker. 20 points for him last game against New York.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
And that one is good.
So crafty. The 6'1" Walker is skilled at getting the space he needs.
Morant with it, working on Walker, and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
And taking a look now at stats for Mitchell. Good season for him last year. He was around 23 points a game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. When you have a shooter like him off the bench, it makes scoring so much easier for the bench.
Yeah, when he's taking on the scorer's role for that second unit, then the others can go focus on what they naturally do best.
That one goes in.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Milwaukee keeping it alive. The new 14. From deep three-point range, they get it again. Tries yet again. And Williamson with the layup. Williamson's got 9.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Celtics trail by 11. Cantor, the pass to Walker. Cantor kicks to Walker. Fires it up. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That shot off. Some solid defense from Brown. Here's Tatum. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Morant missing. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. They get a hand on it. Here's Tatum. And that one hits back iron.
That's high-quality defense right there. Reading the situation, reacting, and making that a very tough jump shot.
Bucks passing it around. Williamson buries it from three-point range. 12 points for him.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, Greg, they've come out of the gate strong at both ends of the floor. Just in total control so far.
Here's Tatum. That one a little long.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
From deep, Giannis. Rebound, Boston. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
In-game adjustments are critical. They did an awesome job taking what the defense gave them.
Here's Morant. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. And Cantor pulls it down.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Now here's Morant. Defended by Hayward. Here's Williamson. Pass to Morant. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall.
The only place for shots like that are in shoot-around.
There's some guys you let take that shot, but to be honest, he ain't one of them.
Bucks leading by 12. Pass to Williamson. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Ilyasova. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Oh, man. Awful display from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Here's Morant. But they recover it. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. 1:07 left to play in the first quarter. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
He had a nice open look right there. Morant's got 15 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Walker. Makes good on the step-back jumper.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Here's Morant. Back to Mitchell. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And the Bucks lead by 15.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
Oh, I do too, Greg. You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, come on, guys. Someone has to rotate over. Defensively, that's just poor communication.
Here's Walker. Offline from the top of the key.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And after just 1 quarter of play, a double-digit differential on the scoreboard. Bucks lead by 15. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. Already,
I'm just trying to focus on the court.
I think he's already a top 5 player. With his skill set and physical tools, he can be an all-time great.
He's shown the dedication. I think he's only going to get better.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Guys, we've seen the Bucks really take control here early.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, GA, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Rozier, Robin Lopez out there with Ilyasova. Then there's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Connaughton in at the 3. Got a piece of it. Here's Brown. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez is out there to set the tone defensively. I mean, he's a wily, strong defender who sends shots back with authority.
Boston making a switch here. Here's Walker. No good. Shot missing. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They get to take on the Magic at Orlando after this one. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
That's the art of rebounding in a nutshell. Box out, hold your ground, and haul in the miss.
And Greg, after this season, Antetokounmpo will be eligible to sign a Supermax extension. The Bucks want him to stay happy.
The loss of Malcolm Brogdon last summer definitely stung. Trying to control costs, but you don't want to take a step back with Giannis's decision looming.
Here's Connaughton. Excellent D there from Williams. Celtics trail by 14. Here's Poirier. And Rozier pulls it down.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Come on, you can't be selfish. You got to be willing to make the next pass. Otherwise, you're just predictable.
Celtics making a switch here. Smart's checked in. The Bucks shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. And it seems like Jordan Clarkson may have found his niche, Greg, as instant offense coming off the bench.
A perfect fit for a scoring-minded combo guard. Clarkson able to create his own shot and comfortable pulling from all 3 levels.
Rozier the pass to Connaughton. Back to Rozier. Over Smart. That one wide left. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. It's good. Smart's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Rozier kicks to Connaughton. There's the pass to Clarkson. It's stolen by Brown. And now running up the court, Hayward's pushing it up. And he comes up with the deuce.
Look at him turn on the Jets. I mean, Hayward is adept at finding the right spot in transition.
Milwaukee leading by 10. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Smart against Rozier. Stolen by Smart. Hayward finds Smart from 15 feet away. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists now in this one.
Oh, the mid-range game, a lost art. Nice bucket by Smart.
Passes it to Clarkson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The kick out to Rozier. And the turnover again by Milwaukee. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Lopez, he's checked in for the Bucks. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you can sense them just starting to squeeze and shrink this lead a little bit.
And so it's Boston with it, trailing by 10. Smart dishes to Williams. Milwaukee with the rebound.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Rozier for 3. Poirier grabs the miss. The Celtics on offense. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Smart kicks to Williams. On the wing, Brown. Free throw line jump shot. The offensive rebound. Yep, it goes in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 8 on the basket from Williams.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the left side wing. 18 feet out. And it's Connaughton missing. Poked loose. For Boston, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. Now here's Hayward. Tight defense on him. They get it back. The kick out to Brown. Second chance shot, and it's good on the layup. Brown's got 6 points.
With great physical and athletic tools, Brown's adept at pushing past contact.
And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Tries from 10. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Bucks. They led by as many as 18 points. The kick out to Rozier. Back to Clarkson. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots over Brown. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Celtics trail by 6. And finished off by Brown.
The near 7-foot wingspan of Jaylen Brown. I mean, the hops. This is a guy who can dunk on anyone.
Pass to Connaughton. Clarkson on the wing. Over Brown. The shot by Clarkson, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
Rozier with the ball. Picked up by Brown. Clarkson, that's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 4 assists in the game. You played for a lot of different coaches in your career, Chris. I'm sure you saw characteristics that you like in a head coach with all the different people you played for.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely want coaches that challenge you, that want to make you better, that helps with the team chemistry. But I would say, number one, you want a coach that understands they are such a good coach that their job is to infuse you with as much information during practice, and then come game time, they trust you to go out and do your thing. They don't micromanage during the big games. They say, wait a minute, we put in enough practice time, you know what we should do, now go out there and execute. The ones that trust you, you got to love.
Right. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Williamson is checked in for Lopez. Antetokounmpo comes in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Morant in for Rozier. Now here's Morant, guarded by Tatum. And here's Morant. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Cleveland.
And there was a lot he gave him on that other end of the floor. Don't forget about that. His defense was a big factor. He ended up with 3 steals.
This is what you love about Williamson. On the shorter side for a big man, but he's developing the pump fake as an equalizer.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And with all their rangy wing defenders, the Celtics are well suited for the modern game.
Oh, yeah, they make it tough for opponents to get clean looks on the perimeter, GA, with their defense. I mean, it's a strong defensive team also because of the competitors that they possess.
Walker's checked in for the Celtics. Tice passes to Smart. Kicks to Tatum from outside the arc. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 4 assists in the game.
Nice job setting up for that shot. Everything working together for Tatum.
Count that bucket. And that's 17 points for Ja Morant. Walker with it. 11 points in the game. Beyond the arc. Rebound, Milwaukee. Morant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Here's Walker. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Walker's got 13 points.
And once Walker finds his rhythm, he stays aggressive. That's the kind of killer mindset he has to have.
And pushing it up, here's Boston. Here's Smart. He feeds it to Walker. And it's Walker again missing. Bucks leading by 10. Three-pointer. And it's Morant missing.
He's got 9 points on 3-pointers in the first quarter, but still looking for his first 3 of the second.
Tatum's shot is off. Milwaukee's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Here's Smart. Lays it up and banks it in. Smart's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics.
He's not playing around. I mean, he hit the ground running in the first quarter, and he's only turned it up in the second.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
The Bucks shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. On the wing, Mitchell. Off target from three-point range. And here's Walker outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 16. You know, Greg, defense a given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player. Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
It's not going to be easy, but they've come this far. I mean, they're right here.
Celtics trail by 5. For the 3. The rebound by the Bucks. Coming into this, having notched a win against Cleveland in their last game.
And with the type of defense they played that day, they were able to cause a lot of mistakes.
Oh, boy, that was the kind of effort coaches love to see. So active, such energy at the defensive end.
Boston's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Back to Tatum. Fires, high post. And it's Morant with the rebound. Morant's got his 6th rebound on the night. A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Right side to Walker. Finds himself wide open and drills it. Walker's got 9 points in the quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Smart. For Milwaukee, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And Mitchell drops them both. Here's Walker. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. And so it's Milwaukee with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. From beyond.
Kevin,
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They lead by 10. And you. And
the second half of this game still to play. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
Walker and Smart, the guard. Williams is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Tatum in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Brad Stevens getting going here in the second half. For Milwaukee, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. As we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent, the biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor, and the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that 3, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes, and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
Lopez with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
Finishing in transition. It's the best part of Williamson's offense right now.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. It's a 14-point game. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Boston shooting at a decent 44% clip here. Here's Walker. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 5 assists tonight.
How about the quick feet of Walker that really come into play on his drives to the rack?
Morant passes to Williamson. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. 4th, Brook Lopez.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Yeah, I mean, what everyone loves about Williamson, already an international star. And I love it because he remains humble and grateful for what he has.
Walker looking for an opening. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Well, after his incredible 60-point game last year, every team should be scared of Mr. Kemba Walker. Now, we all know he can take over the game and put on an absolute show when his shot is falling.
Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Excellent control from Tatum. The assertiveness he displays on these possessions is why people love this guy.
Now here's Morant. Defense is right there. Down low, stolen by Walker. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Walker leading the charge. And he trims the lead to single digits. Walker's got 6 here in this quarter.
But Walker's a blur in transition, end to end in the blink of an eye.
And Chris, with Walker, you saw it in that 60-point game he played. He can get to wherever he wants to on the floor.
Yeah, very slippery on offense. Underrated as an elite ball handler. I mean, you have to love how crafty Walker is when he gets some space in the mid-range as well.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
Well, I mean, anyone can tell they've ramped up the intensity. I mean, they're more assertive, and especially at the offensive end.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Walker. From the arc. It's hauled in by Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That's it, and the Milwaukee lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Kemba Walker.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, now that's how you mount a comeback. They're not all the way back, but they're getting close.
Stolen by Walker. Outside, Smart. Back to Walker. Now, here's Tice. Inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Well, that's 3 straight German League titles for Daniel Tice. I mean, before he made his NBA debut at the age of 24, he's an athletic two-way player, and he's shown he belongs.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Williams, he's checked in for Williams. Hayward comes in for Tatum. And it's Brown in for Smart. Milwaukee also making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Lopez. Ilyasova comes in for Williamson. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Morant. And last season, Daniel Tice shooting over 40% from long range. And Chris over 75% around the rim.
Yeah, Kevin, wouldn't you call that great efficiency, both inside and out? New contract this summer to reward his terrific play.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Mitchell against Walker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And now look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
In a moment here to check out the stats for Hayward. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game last season. 4 rebounds and 3 assists. He's been making the right decisions and letting the game come to him. Solid play all around.
Yeah, GA, I like it because he's not overcomplicating things. I mean, he's just playing to his strengths and taking what the defense gives him.
Giannis up top. Defended by Hayward. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Yeah, I mean, the ball handling and body control for a guy that's Giannis's height, it's really impressive.
Celtics trail by 8. Outside, Walker. Shoots. Unable to get that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Here's Connaughton. A 3-pointer off the mark. The Celtics have gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's coming off an excellent season. 3rd in scoring, 6th in rebounding. And he finished among the top 10 in blocks, bringing that intimidation factor to the paint.
And you only average top 3 in points if you have a particular mindset that you are the guy. Here's Hayward. Kept alive by Boston. And the shot goes down. Poirier's got his first bucket of the night.
No basket feels better than a putback. Love getting rewarded for grinding it out on the glass.
Here's Mitchell. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Chris, over the last 40 years, a steady decline in offensive rebound. Largely due, I'm guessing, to the concern with transition defense, right?
Definitely, and let's give respect to the offensive rebounding that it should have. Whenever you had guys like Rodman, Popeye Jones, guys that used to you'd have nightmares about because they were such great rebounders, Ben Wallace. Well, now it's a little bit different because those guys were playing the 4 position, right? So now at the 4 position, you have to get back on defense because if you're not, guys are shooting threes from Curryland in the 4 position because the game is evolving. So now it is better to get back in transition than trying to get an extra possession for your team. You still want to attack the glass. You just want to make sure you know who's in the game at that time, because now you have guys leaking out, getting a quick shot on that other end.
Back to Walker. Knocked loose and stolen by Ilyasova. Here's Connaughton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up. Yeah, I'm surprised that D isn't respecting this mid-range game more. They ought to be. I bet you they will be soon.
Here's Giannis. And Cantor pulls it down.
Give it up for the D. No fear. You risk getting posterized. You know what, though? You still take them on.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
Yeah, Greg, and it's more than just being in the right place at the right time. I mean, he's been active and aggressive.
They grab their own miss. Lopez. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Lopez has got 4 points this quarter.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Walker finds Cantor. Here's Poirier. Lopez covering. Poirier passes to Walker. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. It's tipped. Now the Bucks moving it up. On up the court. And the dunk by Giannis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Morant's checked in.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Lopez with the ball. Now defended by Hayward. Well, let's take a look at last year's top scorers. Third is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And looking back, his points per game really underscored the fact that he never took a game off. I mean, one special performance after another all season long.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. They get a hand on it, and the Bucks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run, and it's Morant missing.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Mitchell, and he elevates, and then the slam. Cantor did not like that.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Now Walker, 32 points in the game. Dishes it to Cantor. Here's Poirier. The pass to Walker. Right at the free throw line. That shot, no good. That's tipped.
Would love to see more of this from Ilyasova. I mean, he has to reach to swat away shots.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Morant kicks to Mitchell. There's the dish to Morant. Passes to Ilyasova. Just 5 on the clock. Milwaukee needs to get off a shot here. From deep, Giannis. Pass to Morant. There's the 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Walker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got 34.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Here's Morant. And Ilyasova kicks to Mitchell. Goes up to the stripe, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Mitchell's got 17.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Here's Brown. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
And Brown is a reliable threat from mid-range. I mean, effortlessly rising up to the nice-looking J.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
He's having a great night from the floor, and they're going to keep leaning on him, looking to grow the lead.
Now a timeout called by Boston. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
He's been a thorn in their side all game. They'll probably use this timeout to change up their D. The system they're in now, it just isn't getting it done.
Lopez, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Williamson comes in for Ilyasova. And Walker kicks to Cantor. Outside Williams. And here's Walker outside. Rebounded by the Bucks. Lopez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
It's only a matter of time until his three-point shot comes back to him. I mean, he knocked down 2 threes before halftime. Nothing so far here in the second.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo, and it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Morant. Goes back up. And Giannis gets it to go. Antetokounmpo's got 24.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And here's Walker. He's got 34. He got it up. Oh, he hits it. How about that shot? Incredible.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
And you see this so often, league-wide, ending the period with a three-point attempt.
And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
This is how you quarterback an offense. He sees and anticipates what the defense is doing.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the 4th quarter. Williamson out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then it's Morant. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. Bucks leading by 13. Here's Giannis. A second chance effort. Lopez finds Antetokounmpo. Let's go. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Yeah, that's not his spot. Plain and simple. Just trying to force something is rarely a good idea.
Here's Morant. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. And a wide open look for Walker. And he gets it to go from the corner. Walker's got 39.
Too bad his scoring hasn't been contagious. I mean, they'd be in much better shape if a few of their other guys could pick up some slack.
And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Here's Williamson. But they get it back.
Well, that's made a huge difference in this game, if you ask me. Their offensive rebounding has been sensational.
6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Williams with the block. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Daniel Tice is checked in for Boston. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Poked away. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Up top, Tice. Lopez covering. Clock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Here's Walker. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Walker's got 41.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Mike Budenholzer had some words for his team during the break. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Giannis is double and stolen by Tatum.
And before he had time to bring the ball back in off the pump fake, out, and they're off.
Milwaukee leading by 9. Back to Mitchell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 10 points in just the second half.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Antetokounmpo against Tatum. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
And this helps build chemistry. Lopez looking to share the ball wherever he can.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Williams, here we go, buries it down low.
Solid screen, defender can't avoid it, opens up a clear path to the bucket.
Mitchell against Smart. Mitchell kicks to Morant, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
A flat-out loss of concentration. That kind of turnover will drive a coach crazy.
Walker with it. Oh, that's blocked. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Bucks. They'll go up against the Magic in Orlando. Then on Saturday, they'll take on Marc Gasol and the Toronto Raptors.
And that game against the Clippers, this is what the fans have been wanting to see. Two of the best teams in the league duking it out, and you know whoever gets the win is going to be viewed as the team to beat.
Here's Morant. Yep, that one goes. Morant's got 21 in the game.
Well, when you have a guy like Morant, an elite ball handler who can hit from anywhere, there's no real limit to the points he can score.
That's a two-pointer from Walker. Rebound, Milwaukee. Here's Williamson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Jason Tatum. No good on the free throw.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
Celtics trail by 10. Here's Walker. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. And the shot is good. 28 points for him.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Shoots from 12. Smart misses. Milwaukee leading by 12. Lets the three fly. That's good for Mitchell on the assist by Williamson. Mitchell's got 5 points in the quarter. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. Celtics shooting in the fourth quarter, not pretty, down around 29%. Walker the pass to Tatum. Over Giannis. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. And that's 15 points for Jason Tatum.
We see time and time again Tatum making a difficult shot against tight defense.
Lopez kicks to Morant. Pass to Giannis. Three-pointer on the way. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Smart. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
You know, some scouts thought Tatum had tunnel vision, looking only for his own shot, but he's more about team.
Morant passes to Lopez. He kicks it to Williamson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
Yeah, you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
A nice shot there by Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 16 points here in the second half. Celtics trail by 13. Outside Tatum. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And you got to appreciate the length Lopez has. He's effective at using it to stifle shooters. I mean, come on, fellas. Keep your head in the game. I mean, that pass should have been basic.
The Celtics shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's Walker, and it's sent back by Lopez. And he gets it back. Williams gets the bucket.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Mitchell. No good on the triple. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. That cuts the lead to single digits.
That is prime-time point guard play. A sensational find by Walker to set up the easy bucket.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Williamson. No good there. And it's Boston the other way. Outside, Walker. Now the pass to Williams. Here's Tice. Lopez with the block. And it's the Bucks on the break. And the dunk by Williamson.
They're at a loss defensively as how to stop Zion. I mean, just too much athleticism, too much skill.
Passes it to Smart. Looking for Tice. He gets it there.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Mitchell kicks to Lopez. Antetokounmpo against Tatum. Giannis inside. Here's Morant. And it's off from three-point range.
A lot of damage from three-point range in the first half, but so far in the second, he hasn't done a thing.
And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
On the wing, Mitchell. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
They get that one, but guys, on the night, that's been the problem, securing the ball. And all of a sudden, that great run makes this a ball game again. And now is no time to take your foot off the gas. They have got to stay aggressive.
Oh, yeah, they still got work to do, but what a job they've done to get back into this.
Smart finds Tatum. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
270, 275, 280, who cares? He's incredibly explosive. Williamson will wear you out in there. He's taken an aggressive approach since halftime, drawing fouls, getting to the line, forcing the D in the bad spots.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
It's all heart. He does a great job of getting after it.
To the middle. It's stolen by Tice. Walker with it. He's picked up by Morant. That's in, and the Milwaukee lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Walker.
And that's what you got to love about Walker's fearlessness. He wants the ball in those big moments.
Here's Morant. No good from outside. And here's Boston. They're on a 17-5 run. Lopez with the block. Morant passes to Williamson. And they double up Giannis. That one goes. Count it. Giannis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, this is where Zion is improving, taking advantage of the defensive attention he receives.
Outside, Walker. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks leading by 5. Morant passes to Williamson. 2 points. That one goes. Williamson's got 26 points.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
Baseline J on the way. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. .109 left in the fourth quarter. Smart dishes to Williams. Outside, Walker. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. A rebound by the Bucks. They led by as many as 18 points. Morant passes to Lopez. Mitchell against Smart. Here's Williamson. It's deflected.
Unbelievable rejection from Smart there. Really using his insane vertical to send that one back.
A solo fast break. Jumps up. And the dunk by Williamson.
Pressuring the ball and making a play that created the opportunity.
I mean, it all starts on the defensive end. When you're active and willing to gamble a little bit, the payoff can be big.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Well, it's tough, man. When you get to this point in the game, you fought hard, did your best, but just wasn't enough.
Kicks it to Mitchell. Pass to Morant. Three-pointer. Sinks the three-pointer. And now a 12-point Milwaukee lead.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.